Very good one. The first thing, Nigeria is a member of OPEC, as you know. So our expectation is that whatever we do in Nigeria, we still remain connected with OPEC. But in terms of our production growth plans, we expect to, build capacity to about 2 million barrels per day by 2027, and also build our gas from about 7 billion cubic feet per day to about 10 billion cubic feet per day by 2027, and then grow from that as well. So that growth is started. If you notice this year, somewhere around March, we're about 1.56. We're now at about 1.63. That's both oil and condensate. By the end of the year, we're hoping to have clocked up to 1.9. Wow, good one. The cost of crude production, there's a capital cost and there are the operating costs. The operating cost right now in Nigeria is hovering over $20 per barrel, which is quite high. Mm-hmm. Part of that is because of the investment we've had to make in terms of security of our pipelines, which, as you know, today we have 100% availability of our pipelines. That has led, that came out of significant investments. So we believe with time, with stability, that cost will start going down. But for now, it's somewhere between $25 and $30. And a lot of investment over the last several years and brought in a lot of technologies. We've been challenged. Some of those technologies have not worked as we expected so far. But also, as you know, when you're refining a very old refinery that has been abandoned for some time, what we're finding is that becoming a little bit more complicated. Mm-hmm. So we're reviewing all our refinery strategies now. We hope before the end of the year, we'll be able to conclude that review. That review may need to lead to us doing things slightly differently.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Dangote Refinery is a commercial investment. And I think it's very important to keep that in mind. It's a commercial decision. It wasn't a national investment. So the refinery has the flexibility to be able to import crude for its survival, mm-hmm. And also have the flexibility to ensure that it goes out. I think if you look at it commercially, yeah, we will have to do more to ensure that there is a balance in terms of, the crude coming in from Nigerian crude. We're working on that. We think that will improve. But what we want to do is that we want to move away from government-dominated or domination on private sector businesses, right? We want the businesses, private sector, to have the freedom, and that's what the Nigerian government has been working on, to invest and do as they think. So if Nigeria is going to provide more supplies to Dangote Refinery, it will be on a commercially willing buyer, willing seller basis, not because it's a policy, if you see what I mean.